Cooler heads prevailed. No more blood was shed. Chains were returned. And two cities were able to not look like they were scared or punked by the other. It's a beautiful thing when adults could sit down and have an adult conversation and then resolve it like adults. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Aight, so yeah. So apparently the chain has been returned to Rap-A-Lot. The chain that I'm speaking about is the chain that YBN Almighty J was robbed for when his face was slashed. Before I even go into it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the post and then I'm going to read the post so y'all can see exactly what Jay Prince had to say about the, getting the chain back and everything like that. And then I'll be back with my commentary. Real recognizes real in every hood and has a way of connecting in spite of clowns and squares. The homies from the Bronx, KT, Hocus 4/5, and French Montana kept it real with me and my son Jay Prince Jr. Though it was never about the chain, it was about the name that was built off of the blood, sweat, and tears. I welcome these brothers to our Mob Ties movement and look forward to us doing business in the future together. There's power in numbers, and when strong brothers from the streets align themselves with one another, suckers tremble. So I can only imagine how some of y'all feeling right now. I've invited these homies to H-Town for Jay Prince Jr. birthday celebration March 28th to 31st, 2019, and I look forward to coming to the Bronx soon. The big picture here is the same as I stated in my first post: to not allow moment thinkers to muddy the water over the movement. To the YBN Almighty J, I'll be returning your jewelry soon, little homie. To be continued. Hashtag the art and science of respect. Alright, so like I've said a couple of times, I believe personally, me myself, that if initially Jay Prince would have reached out to any of these individuals, first of all, shout out to Hocus 4/5, shout out to French Montana, shout out to 169. Alright, let's just keep it a stack. First of all, if this is just my opinion, I could be wrong, but I believe that if Jay Prince would have reached out in private to some of these people, especially the Hocus 4/5, this could have been done, it would have been expedited a little bit quicker. I believe that making it public the way that it was made public, you then, you made it so that certain people might not have wanted to touch the situation, because these young men that, are now incarcerated, these young men, they got picked up by the feds, for everybody that don't know. These young men were involved in a crime. And that post that Jay Prince had written initially was speaking on said crime. Nobody wants their names attached to that. Also, the way, how we say, the streets run in any city is different from any other city. Like the way the street politics in LA is going to be different than the street politics in Houston. It's going to be different than the street politics in Florida. It's going to be different than the street politics in Chicago. It's going to be different from the street politics in New York, and so on and so on. So depending on where you're trying to connect with people and where you're trying to make things happen, you might have to work differently than what you used to. But something I want to point out real quick before we go any further, Jay Prince said that Hocus 4/5 and French Montana and most likely other people that are associated with them are invited to come to Jay Prince's Jr. birthday celebration on March 28th to the 31st. Let's not forget, that is basically the same thing last year that was going on when the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation happened, I believe. And Tekashi was prevented from performing. I believe it was at Jay Prince's. It was during that weekend, because he was supposed to go to the Jay Prince Jr. party. He showed up at the door late or whatever the case was. They turned him around, and then he had a performance like a day or two later. And when he went to go to that performance, Jay Prince Jr. was on the stage, and so Tekashi 6ix9ine decided to not get on the stage. So I point that out to say, going to Jay Prince Jr.'s birthday celebration is a big deal. That's why I'm bringing this up. I'm not bringing it up because I want to talk about 6ix9ine. I'm bringing it up because I'm saying going to Jay Prince Jr.'s celebration is a big deal. And if you also remember when I first initially spoke about this particular case, something else I said is that when a person like Jay Prince reaches out to you and y'all meet equal grounds, and you, like I said, one of the things that Jay Prince could have did was he could have reached out to people behind the scenes, and when after whatever happened in the Chambers return or whatever, then we'll invite you down here to come do some shows. That's basically what it seems like is about to happen. They're about to invite Hocus 4/5, and I'm guessing whoever else that might run with him when he goes on tour down there to Houston, where they're going to be doing some getting some work in, where he's going to get on stage, perform some, let more people know about his music, if he's still performing. But you get what I'm saying. You open up doors when you speak with people like this. Also, something else that I want to point out real quick is, for everybody that thought that Jay Prince Jr. was just going to say he was going to try to debo shit, as you can see, that was not what happened. He didn't debo. They sat down like men. He found somebody that was gonna be receptive. They sat down like men. They worked it out. Now, did Jay Prince probably have to give up a little some money? I don't know. Maybe so. Maybe he had to come up out the pocket a little. Maybe so. I don't know. You see, what happened is, and this is just my opinion right here, what I'm about to say, when those boys got arrested and got taken out of the picture, is whoever has the chain now, do they want these problems? Really? I didn't even go steal the damn chain, and now I'm going to have Jay Prince problems? Who wants that? That doesn't even make sense. I don't want to steal the chain and have any problems over some shit I didn't steal in the first place. Does that make sense? You understand what I'm saying? So these young boys, they got arrested. We'll see what happens. Somehow they got a police shooting. I'm not sure if they say that it was a body situation or if the police officer just got shot. But a police officer they have a police shooting basically now that they got to try to beat. Look, it don't pay, pardon me, to be a big dummy. It don't pay. Sometimes we should do things other than be big dummies. These guys, I'm talking about the young men that was involved with the robbery at this point. They decided that they wanted to commit a crime and then publicize it. I don't understand that rationale, but, shout out to them for letting the police know exactly where to find the individuals that committed the crime. Instead of, trying not to go to jail. But on some super real shit, shout out to Hocus for a Fifth. Shout out to French Montana. I want to give some other shout outs too, but I don't want to associate. I'm just gonna say shout out to Hocus for a Fifth. Shout out to French Montana. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Jay Prince. I still think that first initial Instagram was just, could have been done a little bit better. But I mean, I understand why he did it, and I'm not mad at him over it. But it could have been done a little bit better at the end of the day. So shout out to Jay Prince. Everybody involved for getting this settled without any more bloodshed. That's all you could ever really ask. You know, that situations like this could come to an end without more people being physically hurt and harmed. Shout out to all of them. They got the chain back. What's up with the other chain? Because it's usually 2 chains attached. So I'm assuming that chain was never stolen. They said that YBN Almighty J is going to get his chain back. I got a whole nother question. Didn't he get robbed in LA? What's up with that? Anyway, leave the comments down below. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. Once again, shout out to Hocus for a Fifth. Shout out to French Montana. For everybody that didn't know, French Montana is from the X, I believe. Shout out to them. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.